Zhao the Conqueror. A power-hungry, ambitious narcissist with an obsession with etching his name into the Fire Nation legacy. Zhao wants to be immortal. Upon receiving the Admiral rank, the highest rank in the Fire Nation military, he then focuses on making sure that his name is etched in Avatar history. He wants the Fire Nation to tell stories about the great Zhao who darkened the moon, the great Zhao the Conqueror, Zhao the Moonslayer. It's this obsession with immortalizing himself and lack of restraint that ultimately leads to his downfall. In The Deserter, we gain insight into the destructive nature of firebending. As seen with Aang, when fire is wielded without control, it will only destroy. In The Firebending Masters, we find out how firebending is life and energy incarnate. Its primal roots reveal how it was originally a beautiful art fueled by passion and will. This makes fire a double-edged sword. A fire inside you, metaphorically speaking, can manifest itself as love and heroism, but on the other end, fire can build itself into rage, pride, and cruelty. Fire forces those burdened with its care to walk a razor's edge between humanity and savagery. Zhao is perhaps a prequel to Ozai in the latter's regard. Ozai is the embodiment of the heartless, cruel, and savage nature fire can become. I've talked about this more thoroughly in my Iroh and Ozai videos. We learn about how Zhao went to the library to learn about the ocean and moon spirits, Tui, and Law. Upon realizing this, Zhao realized that if he disrupted the balance and took the moon spirit, the Fire Nation would be invincible. The water tribes would have no bending and the Fire Nation could take over. It would be his name etched in the history books as the man who immobilized the water tribe. Zhao understands that he will never be the Fire Lord unlike Zuko, as that wasn't his birthright, so he does the next best thing by becoming an admiral, the top of the Fire Nation military, and disabling the water tribe to the point where they would forever be unable to fight back. While Zuko fought for the nation he believed was right, Zhao was only obsessed with improving his rank and being immortalized. Zuko has shown mercy to Zhao as seen in episode 3, and was even willing to save him at the end of book 1. But Zhao disregarded all of this. Both Zuko and Zhao are flawed and naive. Neither of them realized that if they wanted to capture the Avatar, they should be working together. In the Winter Solstice, they compete in their goals in finding the Avatar, and again more vividly in the Blue Spirit. In the Blue Spirit, Aang is captured by both Zhao and Zuko, but never at the same time. Perhaps if they worked together, they could have done it. But that isn't enough for these two. They want all the glory to themselves. Zhao was similar to the egotistical brat Ozai wished Zuko was. Someone with a twisted sense of honor. He shows what Zuko could have turned into with the full influence of Ozai. I said the same thing about Azula in previous videos, but what separates Azula from Zhao is that Azula is calculated and knows when to back off. Zhao more closely corresponds with Book 1 Zuko because he's brash and lacks restraint. This was what Ozai wanted of his son, not someone who would waste his time and energy caring for those around him. Zhao represents the honor Zuko thought he was missing. I don't want to paint the picture that Zuko was tactically or morally much better than Zhao in Book 1, as he was flawed as well, but in Book 1, there was a seed of goodness in him. No such seed was visible with Zhao. Zuko is at least grounded in some morality, Zhao is not. Zhao refuses help from Zuko even in the bitter end. He would never stoop so low as to get help from the banished Prince Zuko after being taken in by the water spirit. Zuko cared for people regardless of what relationship they had with him. Zhao had no such concern. It's rather fitting now that Zhao was never acknowledged in the Ember Island players, nor does he ever see the Fire Lord. It's rather fitting that Zhao, who wished to conquer the spirits, first by abusing their knowledge and next by killing the moon spirit, that he would be the one judged by those spirits. It's quite a poetic turn of events to have him end up in the Fog of Lost Souls. Misplaced ambitions is the hallmark of a corrupted firebender. Misplaced ambitions is exactly how I would describe Zhao. We don't learn about his whereabouts until Korra, when Aang's children find him. None of Aang's children know who Zhao is. Not even Tenzin, scholar of all things Avatar Aang, the man who made it his destiny to become everything his father was. Even he didn't know who Zhao was. Kaya even refers to Zhao as that guy. Zhao has disappeared from the entire consciousness of the Avatar universe. Not even the most comprehensive history books have included him. Zhao is never mentioned again and leaves little impact on the greater Avatar world. Zhao trained under Zhong and learned about the koi fish, but instead of using that knowledge for something good, he used it for his own personal gain. He was similar to Iroh in that he was very knowledgeable about the inner workings of the world. Yet, instead of using that knowledge to help the world like Iroh, his selfish ambition and hot temper made him misuse it for himself. And that is why Zhao is the forgotten conqueror of nothing. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Most of you aren't subscribed. I'll see you all next time.